Alright, I'm gonna show you a little trick if you have a website and you want somebody to register, and we are going to make a fake email. Mm, and we want to log in. Mm, it is wrong passwords. Just wait a little bit. And then you see here this ugly WordPress dashboards, and if you can see here on the top, you see the admin bar. It's just too ugly. The admin bar, you can get rid of it when you're using Jet Engine, and you go into the hide admin bar by the profile builder and you save it. So you have to choose for that hide admin bar, and if you don't have a plugin such Crocoblock Jet Engine, then you go also to the maps, and when you go into the maps, you go into the root maps of your websites. And then you go into the WordPress contents, and when you go to the WordPress content, you go into the themes, and when you go into the themes, then you go to the theme that you use. You should always use a child's theme, but anyway, we don't do it in this tutorial. And we go to the function PHP. Let's see. Where is it? The functions PHP. Edit with a text editor, so not with the code editor, but text editor. And you go down to the page. You just paste in a little bit of code, and that's the only thing that you have to do. Add filters, show admin bar, return false. When you add in this little bit of code, then it will do the same thing, so you don't have to use Crocoblock. But in this case, we have Crocoblock, so we are not going to use this. So once you save that, then we get rid of the admin bar. Let's see. Um, mm, so the admin bar is gone. And when we log in for the second time, then it also works fine. But when we make a new registration, then the whole show will go on like it was in the beginning, but without the bar, the admin bar. So that is one thing that we have resolved. And the other thing is, of course, the WordPress environment for logged in users. Now, when you're using login press, then you can see here when you have the add-ons. And then you can see that you have the login menu and login redirect. Now, the login menu is very simple. You go into the menu when you toggle that on. So you have to toggle it on, you have to activate it. And when you go to the appearance and to the menu, then you can choose for login press. When you go to login press, and then you can choose for the login, log out. So it will be added into your menu bar or login, log out at the same time. And you also can use the register, and that is here. And of course, you have to save the menu, otherwise nothing will work. And when you have to redirect, so you go into the login press and you go to the add-ons, you had installed the redirect, then you go to the settings, and then you are going to the redirects for login redirects. Then you can choose here for subscriber. Now, I am Dutch, so for me it's just abonnee. That is the word for subscribe in Dutch, but you have to go to the specific roles. So not specific users, because this is only for the users that have already registered. So you can redirect them. So when you say John has access to a particular page, or he has have to be uh, redirect to another page when he's logged in. But when you use specific roles, then you can use for subscriber, and then of course to the admin account. And then you think that you're fine and okay, but it's not the case. Um, so we can use also for that, we can also use a little bit of code, and you can also grab it from GitHub. But we are going to use Uncanny Automator because it's easier, and then we make a new recipe, and we are just adding a new recipe, and we are going to use when they have logged in for so it must be a logged in user, because they log in and then they have to be redirect. So, and when we go into the WordPress, and um, when they have logged in for the first time, so the user logged in for the first time, don't change this. So you can also change it to 2 times, 3 times, 100 times, it doesn't matter. But anyway, you have to choose for the first time, and then you have to choose for the, you don't have to choose the action, but the redirects, and then you add just accounts. So it must be the slug of the URL that you use. In my case, is account. So you don't have to use the whole um, link, but only the slug. So accounts, and save it. And then, of course, publish it. Log out. We're going to make a new account. And we are going to say mm, so we should get rid of the admin bar, and we should be directly redirect to the admin page. So account page, sorry. So let's see if it works. Mm. Okay, so I didn't redirect it to the correct page, but anyway, it used to go directly to the account page. So let's see what we have done wrong. Ah, an N, you see? So sorry. Probably you're gonna quit this tutorial and give me a thumb down, but I don't care. Let's do it just one more time. So you can make mistakes. Mm, Now let's see if it works. And voila, then we are in the account page. So problem resolved. Now, I must say that when you're using Uncanny Automator and you are deactivated, so it's not live, sometimes it won't work anymore. The whole recipe won't work anymore, and you have to go to make a new recipe from scratch. So I already did it. Well, a moment. So I already made a recipe, and it was the same recipe as this one, but it didn't work anymore. And then you think by yourself, you go to Animator and delete the cache and something like that, but it's somehow the other way it doesn't work. Maybe it has to do something with the PHP function or something like that, but I couldn't figure it out in this tutorial that I'm working with this. But anyway, um, this is of course not with a membership plugin or a subscription plugin or something like that, but I'm going to make tutorials for that as well, but that for another time. So they can pay for a post, or they can only make an account when they pay. But of course, there are a lot of other tutorials, and you can watch that as well on the internet. But I wanted to show you this. Have a nice day or a nice night when it's in the night. I don't know when you're watching, but I'll see you later. Bye.